Hi everyone, it's a long time since I've done a hashtag FridaySews video, so I thought I'd do a quick catch up and show you what I've been up to this week and the plans I have for the remaining part of November and the beginning of December. So let's get started. I haven't had a huge amount of time for sewing. I do have my own business. It's a micro business really, rather than a small business. It's a lot smaller. I work from home and I have an Etsy shop. So I don't have a huge amount of time for sewing myself, but I have managed to complete 2 items for my winter wardrobe. My plans for autumn are up here. I think they're going to stay the same, to be honest, for winter. I'm just going to change this from autumn to put another tag up saying winter 24-25. So I'm just going to carry on with that theme, and I'm going to carry on with my colour scheme as well. It's halfway through November. It's the 21st, I think it is today. And yeah, we've had quite a lot of snow in the UK. The temperatures were -2 this morning. So I'm wearing my roll neck jumper. As you can see, I don't actually roll it back. I just leave it floppy. But yeah, it's nice and warm for sitting in my workroom and recording this video. Talking of roll neck sweaters, one of the items that I made for myself is this. It's the red version of the black one that I'm wearing at the moment. The pattern is Wardrobe by Me Trudy Turtleneck, and I've made this in a cotton viscose jersey from Turtleneck fabrics. I'll just grab the pattern and I'll show you which version I made. This is the pattern that I'm talking about, the Wardrobe by Me Trudy Turtleneck, and I made the long sleeved version here with the full roll collar. So like I said, I do tend to just leave it floppy because if I have to roll it back it just annoys me, so I leave it floppy, and it really keeps me warm in my workroom because it gets quite chilly. So the extra addition of the fabric around the neck keeps me nice and warm. Now you may, if you saw my live sew along, you may have seen me making this. I did have a few problems on the way. If you've seen the live sew along, you can actually catch up with it here, I believe. What I did was stitched the wrong side of the back together with the right side of the front, or vice versa, so I would have had a difference in texture of the finished garment. So what I did, I unpicked the overlocking that I'd done the shoulders and made sure that right sides were together when I stitched them again. So yeah, I've put the collar on obviously and put the sleeves in and done all the hems of the sleeves and hem of the bodice. I have actually worn this to go out in. I wore it with my blackly jeans and a pair of black Converse boots, and I felt absolutely amazing in it. And I think because it's one of my colours, I am a bright winter, I think it's because of one of my colours, I can wear this quite happily next to my skin. So that is my first garment that I finished off recently. The second garment I managed to make is this check skirt here in Ponte. It's got a really nice red, grey and black check. It's a pencil skirt that comes above my knee, and if I just take it off the hanger, you'll see that it's completely elasticated around there. It's got a elastic waist which is flipped down and stitched, and this is the Pattern Emporium Friday Feels skirt. I'll show you the pattern here. This is it. There's only one version of this skirt. It's just a straightforward, simple pencil skirt. There are no variations whatsoever. So yeah, I made a nice, red check skirt for myself. Let's get it the right way. Red check skirt for myself, and you can see that the red top and the skirt really coordinate well together. Of course, I did make the 2 garments with the coordination in mind, and you can see a photograph of me wearing it here. Now on to my plans for the end of November and the beginning of December. We are heading towards the end of November, and the 1st of December, of course, hails the start of winter. So we're looking forward to a lot cooler weather. Like I said, it's been -2 outside today. So we're looking for layers and tops, etc, etc. So let's find out what I've got on my cutting table, or my sewing table at the moment. I said it before, I'll say it again. I need lots of tops in my wardrobe. I've only got actually one top cut out. So that gives me a sign that I do need to cut out more tops. And I think polo neck or turtleneck tops like this would be a fantastic addition to my wardrobe because they are warm. However, the first top I have cut out, because all these things are cut out, ready to stitch, is the Keep It Simple top by Pattern Emporium. Keep It Simple Babe top, sorry. I have cut out the slightly scoop neck with the long sleeve again. That's my favourite variation of this pattern. And I've cut out the top in this fabric. It's kind of a grey marl, you can see that there. It's very drapey and very stretchy. It's almost like an athletic knit, to be fair. It's got that look and feel about it. I actually picked that up from one of those fabric bins in Abercan. If you're in the UK, you'll know what I mean. You can walk into Abercan and they have pre-cut lengths of fabric. You can put them into your basket and they are charged at the till by the kilogram, so it's not so much length as weight. So yeah, I picked that up quite a few years ago, haven't known what to do with it, and that's going to become a Keep It Simple Babe top. Onto the bottoms then. They're not all bottoms that I've got left to show you. I had actually forgotten about a topper, so I'll come to that last. Yeah, I have this, or had this fabric. It's now cut into, obviously, as you can tell, it's cut into. It's black with white polka dots on it. This again is Ponte. It's a lighter Ponte, and I got this from Minerva quite a few years ago now. I mean, we're talking over 5 years ago, so that's how long I've had fabric in my stash. I made a navy polka dot skirt, not last summer but the summer before, which I absolutely love, and I thought I'd make a black polka dot skirt to go with my winter wardrobe. When I cut out the red and grey Ponte skirt and finished it up, that I've just showed to you, I tried it on and I thought it was a bit too tight. So I cut out from this black fabric the Rita Ponte skirt from Stylark, and I'm wearing my plain black version today to do my filming. But I've tried on my red Ponte skirt again today, and I like the way it fits. Now, when I tried this skirt on, just after I'd finished it, I finished it one evening. I tried it on probably with an old top and wearing a pair of socks, and I thought I looked appalling in it, I have to say. But I've tried it on again today and taken some photographs, and I really like the fit. So what I'm going to do is recut the skirt pieces, which I have here, and I'm going to recut it in this pattern. So I'm going to recut my Rita Ponte skirt because it's in pieces, and I'm going to cut the Friday Feel skirt again. The Friday Feel skirt is slightly slimmer, so I will be able to get it out to pieces, and the front is slightly smaller than the back, so I know I'll have enough fabric to cut this out from these pieces. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the spotty fabric. Another skirt I cut out when I had a batch cutting out session is the Northcut skirt from Stylark. I made this in black ponte a few years ago and I do like it. I can wear it with boots, sort of ankle boots and leggings, and it keeps me really nice and warm because of the layers. I'm going to make this in this fabric here. It's kind of a fantasy animal print ponte. It's very, very stretchy. As you can see, I'm just a little bit off cut here. Like I said, I've got it all cut out. I'm going to be making this up in the Northcut skirt. Okay, so the final bottom that I have is the Albi pants. You'll have seen me carrying on about these endlessly through the summer. I've made these 3 times already in a navy linen, a kind of a linen that had kind of a self stripe to it, and a pair of denim blue Albi pants as well, again in linen. So I thought that I would cut out a pair for myself because linen is actually warm in the winter and cool in the summer. I didn't actually know that until I made the linen trousers for myself. I'm going to make them up in black. Like I said, they are already cut out and ready to go. It's just finding the time to do them. So they are quite boring, just a boring basic pair of trousers, but trousers that will get an awful lot of wear in my wardrobe. And the final garment that I plan to make in the next couple of weeks is my recent purchase from Itch to Stitch. It's the Tavy cardigan. So I'm going to do the long sleeved version and I'm going to do the hip length version as well. I may do a pocket, I don't know, and I'm going to be making it up in this fabric here. It's a French terry, it's grey camouflage, and I think I bought it last year. It's from Pound Fabrics. It may still be available on their website if you have a look. It's got just the right amount of stretch, and as it's grey, I think that will have a couple of grey skirts, plain grey skirts in my current wardrobe, and this will look really nice over the top. I particularly like the fact that this cardigan has a collar because it looks like a jacket, not just a plain old cardigan. So yeah, that'll actually look quite nice with my black turtleneck underneath, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's an outfit there already, I think, along with the grey skirt. So yeah, I'm going to be making that up as well. So that's my final garment that's been cut out and is awaiting the stitching. So there's a quick roundup of my finished garments over the past couple of weeks and my plans for the rest of this month and part of December. Do you batch cut? I find it very easy to do, or easy to do, because when I've got all my cutting equipment out and I've got my cutting mat on the floor, it's just so easy to cut everything out. I mean, it might take a couple of days to get through, but then I do have lots of projects that I can start on whenever I have an hour or two to sew. I'm going to be sewing this afternoon. I hope you get some sewing in over the weekend. So until I see you next time, happy sewing. Bye bye.